Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I got to know that we have some issues with comparator which was seen to be used in last video where we have to find the maximum number of meetings that can be scheduled in a room. So we have used comparator over there, but some of us have some confusion with comparator. So in today's video, let us discuss about comparator. So let's make a class demo. Public static void main string array args. Let's create a array list. Let's name it al equals to new array list. By the way, if you want to check out the last video, there is a I button over there. Now let's add some values in our array list. L dot add, let's say 25. L dot add 36, any random values I am adding now. L dot add 42. L dot add 53. Okay, that's enough. So these values are added randomly, and what if we want to sort them? So for this we have collections class in Java which has multiple methods, and collection dot sort is one of the method which will collections dot sort is one of the method which will take our array list and sort it according to the ascending order and return it. So now if we print our array list al, we will get a sorted array list, and here we are using a array list, so we should import util package. So this is our code to sort. What is wrong? Yeah. Now if we compile and run this code, we can see we are getting a sorted array list. Our array was 25, 36, 42 and 53. Okay, so it was already sorted. That is my bad. So let us change the values. 36, and now if we compile and run it again, see, our array list is sorted. So this is how sort function in the collections class works. Now, so now what if we want to sort every elements based on some specific logics? Like in our last video, we have sorted the meetings object based on the ending time of every meeting. So by default, sort will implement its own logic, but if we want to implement our logic, then we have to use comparator. So first, let us know what is comparator. So in Java, comparator is essentially a interface that allows us to make custom rules and sort any object so that we can arrange any object according to our logic. So as I said, comparator is an interface, so we need a class which implements it. So let us take class. So we are taking the example where we have to sort this object, sort this array list based on the last digit. Means 2 will come first, then 3, then 5, and then 6. So how we will do this? So we have to make our custom rules. For that we are using comparator here. So to implement comparator we need a class. Let's name it big last digit. Class big last digit. It will implement comparator interface. Let us define the type here. So here we will create a method, public int compare. So we basically compare between two digits, right? So how we will compare two digit? We have to take two arguments for that. So let us take d1 as first argument and d2 as second argument. Now we got our two arguments. We have to check, according to our example, we have to check the last digit, and based on the last digit we have to sort them. So how to get a last digit? We know we have to take modulus of the digit itself, d1 mod 10. If d1 mod 10 is greater than d2 mod 10, then return 1. If it is not, then return -1. So we have created our logic, that how it will return the sorted array based on our logic. That is by comparing the last digit of every elements. And now we have to pass a object with last digit. Let's compile this. Okay, I think it will take the class type integer. So it is compiling successfully. Let us run it. Now see, it is sorted based on the last index, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So by this example, we have seen the usage of comparator. It basically sorts an object based on our logic. Now coming to the previous question where we have to return the maximum number of meeting. Why we have used that? Because there also we have used our custom logic that we have to sort the array based on the ending time of the meeting. So let us do that part again to understand more clearly. Import java.util.star. Let's create a class meeting where we need the starting time, the ending time, and lastly the index. Let's create a constructor of this class. We are done with our constructor also. Now let's first make our main method. So for this example, let us pass the static values only. Let us take int n equals 5. Let us take an array. Will store the starting time of all the meeting. Let's take another array where we will store the finishing time of all the meeting. 8, 4, 6, 10, 9. So we have to pass this values to a method. So for that, let's create a class solution. Then we will make a method, public static void max meeting, where it will take n int s and int array f. Now the first move of that program was we will create an array list of meeting type to store all three elements in the array list. Let's name it as meet equals to new array list of meeting type. Now we have to take all the inputs and add it to the new array list. Now we have to take all the inputs. Now we have to take each of the input and add it to our new array list. So for that we have run code. So for that we will run our loop from I equals 0 to I less than n. I will increase with 1 and we will add every elements, create meeting type object and enter the values of the arrays, that is starting time, ending time, and the indexing was based on 1, so we will add 1 to I. Yeah, so by this we have created our array list. Now the next part was we have to sort this array list based on the ending time of the meeting, and if the ending time matches, then we have to sort the array list based on the starting time of the meetings. So we have to sort the object based on our logic. That is why we have to implement comparator interface. So let's do this. Task sort finish time implements comparator, and the type is meeting. So now we will create our method like we did before. Public, it will return integer type value. Compare between we compare between two things, so we will take two arguments and we will pass the class name, which is meeting, let's say m1, and meeting m2. So we will compare between two meetings. Compare between two meetings end time, m1 dot end and m2 dot end. So by this we have compared between two meetings, but what if the ending time of both the meetings are same? Then we have to compare based on the starting time. So we will take the result in a variable. Now we will check if the result is 0 or not. If this returns 0, that means both the ending time of the meeting are same and we have to compare them with their starting time. But if it is not 0, then we will return this only. Return the maximum between the two after comparing. And if it is if both are same, both the ending time of the meeting are same, what we gonna return is we will directly compare the starting value of m1 start and m2 dot start. So we have created our logic, we have created our method. Now we will implement in this class to make our array list sorted. So how we will do that? Collections dot sort pass the array list, that is meet in this case, and the new object of sort finish time. Yep. So by this we have sorted our array list. Now what we have to do is we will print our array list, sorted array list, that is meet. So let us pass these values to our max meeting solution dot max meeting, where we will pass in s and f. So here we did a mistake in printing. We have to run a loop for printing the values of the array list. Meeting m in meet system dot out dot print ln. What we have to print is m dot start value and m dot end value. Let's compile, then run this. We can see these are sorted based on our logics, basically. If you see this, so it was originally it was this. After sorting, we got this. So this is the use of comparator. I hope this video is helpful, and if it is helpful, please like, shares, and subscribe. Please support. Thank you guys. Let's meet in the next video.